we with 10 men still were coming forward. Like, we weren't parking the bus, we weren't sitting back, we weren't saying wave after wave of pressure. Proper good counter attacks, proper good breaks, and yeah, we were good, man. We were good. So I think Chelsea, even though we needed to win that game, and like I said, I'm disappointed with the result. I think there's only going to be one team that I'm more disappointed with the game in terms of the context of it. But they're still 6 points clear of us. So maybe you're not disappointed. I don't know. I don't know what vibe you're coming in here with, because you know what?
We've had a little glimpse.
You kind of know that you kind of have to take it down a notch today. You know you do.
Hey, you know what?
Because you thought you were going to win the game. I thought I was going to win the game.
Hold on, you know what?
But we had 10 men for 45 minutes. You got to admit.
I'm going to big him up for one thing, right? I'm going to big him up.
You're lucky. Right? I'm going to pick you up.
I'm getting ready to rip, right? But actually, I'm going to big him up for one thing, because you're the first Chelsea fan I've heard say that, right? That, you needed to win the game, right? We're disappointed because obviously anytime you play a team that goes down to 10 men, you're expecting to win that game now. You've gone down to 10 men. We've got a half to go at it. We're expecting to win the game. Chelsea played really, really well. They did, right? I thought the referee was poor. So we were on, we had to take off certain players because I was in the stadium, right? That guy, Anthony Taylor, he was twitching with those cards, man. So you knew anybody who was on a yellow.
Trying to keep it in check, mate.
Get him off.
It was a battle at the bridge, mate.
But
can't be blaming the ref.
But you guys did need to win the game. So overall, even though I'm disappointed, right, because we had a chance to put 9 points on you, right, it's still 6 points. We've left there with 6 points. But when a team goes down to 10 men, you're supposed to win that game. And I don't think we did enough. You know what I mean? We was kind of stunned by the conceding that goal by a set piece, and I think you could kind of see yesterday without Saliba there. I think that's the first time we've played a game without Saliba or Gabriel for over 3 years, and it showed, right? Because as good as those two have been, every time they've come in Capia or Mosquera, they've come in alongside one of them men to kind of guide them, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas this one's the first time they played together, and it kind of showed, right? And I don't know, man. Yesterday we were pretty poor, I thought. Like in our passing, we was giving the ball away a lot. But listen, even though we didn't play well enough, we still come out of there with a point. We have to take it. What I would say to you, right, the Caicedo thing. What you got to say about him now?
That was a red card,
right? Because to me, he nearly cost your team with 3 points.
Yeah, absolutely. But he's won us a lot more points than he's cost us.
He's a good. Listen, I say it's a great player, but then that's what I say when you compare him with Declan Rice. Declan Rice is more of a leader. Declan Rice, he lost his head. There's a lot of your players running around, very
doing
lucky.
The bad man, hard man thing.
Yeah, he lost his head, man, in a big game. He should have just he needed to be calmer. He could have broke the man's ankle with that tackle.
It was a shocking tackle.
It was a horrible tackle. It was a poor challenge.
Which the referee, by the way, he didn't even give it.
No, but to be fair to him,
hold on. In the Spurs game that we played, and it is a red card, Bentancur made exactly the same challenge, and he wasn't sent off. So that's the only point I'm making. There's no consistency. Because I said that was a red card, and he got a yellow, and he stayed on. I don't know who the referee was that game. But
anyway, we know the rest.
But all I'll say about Caicedo is, he is more of a rash tackler than Rice. That's fine. But I'm not going to get too much. He cost us that game, right? Because if we got 11 men, I think we win that game.
100%.
You don't know if we win the game because obviously the game can be the game.
But
with 11 men, because we were growing into the game, Robbie.
Without doubt.
And with Caicedo, he was playing well up until the red card.
100%.
He was playing well up until the red card.
I saw us the other day.
Not 100%.
No,
but it looks more probable.
My belief is that Chelsea were absolutely battering you yesterday.
We're battering us where? How the hell?
Well, they completely controlled your midfield. Reece James had one of the games of his whole life. He looks unbelievable.
No, he didn't play well. Hold on. He played. Robbie Lau. He didn't play well. He was absolutely magnificent.
He was, right? But let me first, because I was.
And by the way, because we've had a debate about Reece versus Timber. I'm not doing that anymore. We're just doing Reece
versus who?
Versus everyone. Versus everyone.
Reece
versus everyone. Reece was versus everyone. That's what it wasn't. Reece versus Timber, bro. It was Reece was the best midfielder on that pitch.
On the day,
not a midfielder. Listen, this is why when I say to you, Reece is a better footballer. I'm not saying he was. When I say Reece is a better footballer, and you guys are like, okay, you can keep. I'm not debating and arguing no more.
No.
Reece is the better
No, it's
footballer
footballer.
because he went. No, it was always footballer.
Footballer.
It was always footballer.
got no
Reece
problem.
is
I've
Reece
always
in
said
that
Reece is a
midfield.
very good footballer.
Reece in that
Said he's
midfield
got more to his game.
patrolled. That was a world class performance. That is up there with one of the best midfield performances from anyone in this league this season.
Yeah.
So would you play him for England?
with 10 men. Sucks Tuchel.
Could do.
He just
No,
has to
no,
be on the
what would
pitch.
you do?
Listen, I'll play him. That's all I'll tell you. I'll
Right,
play
listen,
him.
let me just
In
say-
a combined 11, I play him.
Okay.
In an England team, I play him. For Chelsea, when he's fit and he's been fit for over a year, he plays.
when you were doing your
captain's performance,
Yeah,
don't
brilliant.
try derail. Don't try
Brilliant.
deflect from
I'm
the
not-
propaganda
I'm
and the
not
praise.
derailing.
Reece James, shoulder barging people in your midfield,
Okay.
shrugging people away, left foot, right foot, switching play.
Nice
Crossfield
switches,
balls,
nice switches.
yeah,
Brilliant.
tackling, intercepting, assist, yeah, a corner. You love a corner, don't you? You love an in-swinging corner. You know about the delivery. So Declan Rice didn't get his. Reece James got his.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Make sure when you speak about
Fantastic.
Reece James, you
I'm
respect.
gonna come
yeah?
back.
From now on. I want
I've
to make sure your
always-
tone
I've
is always right
I've
with
always
this guy.
respected Reece James. Even chatting to his sister yesterday. Always respected him. Met him before at Heathrow. Nice guy. Always respected
Top
him.
player,
Right.
man.
But before I get to him and
Top.
say he was top, I want to go back to Caicedo. Because you told me that he's the best.
Okay.
Hold on.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
As you just
I know what we're gonna
as
do
you
here.
just said, he cost you in a big game, right? With the big dogs out, right? Him and Declan Rice in there. He cost you any chance of 3 points.
Yeah.
He cost you, right? The man's running around. He's lost his head. This is when, as I said, when we talk about Declan Rice, it's not just that he can do that ugly stuff. It's not that he can do the beautiful stuff and set piece or passing. He's got everything to his game. His tackling is on point. His composure in these big games is on point.
He wasn't.
Caicedo lost his head, bro.
So
That is part of football, you know. It's not just about
absolutely.
It's not just about pure ability. It's about calmness.
Yeah.
Under pressure. It's about he completely lost it.
So because we're making conclusions from this match alone,
No, not just.
no, we are, because that's what you're saying. You're telling me now that Rice is better than Caicedo because of what happened on this game. So because of that,
No,
now that the James Timber debate has been put to bed because of this game,
No, hold on.
because of
Hold
this
on.
game,
No,
right?
no,
and you
no,
put
no.
to bed the
No,
Rice
because I said
Caicedo debate because of this game.
1 second.
We can do a new ranking. James can be the best midfielder out of both clubs, right? Because he was the best midfielder on the pitch, and then Rice can be second.
No,
if
but
you
see,
want.
you're trying to
and
twist-
then
No,
that's
hold
the
on,
new
hold on.
debate.
Caicedo now drops
Hold on.
second.
That's no problem. And Timber was at right back doing his thing against Neto and Garnacho.
Now you're trying to.
What's more difficult, to defend in midfield or at right back?
Listen,
With the whole pitch around you, scanning, looking
realise
left
there's
and right,
one
or to the right where you got the touchline.
Just
You're
to-
right.
just
The
to-
manager's talking to you, probably
Hold
giving
on,
you
right?
gossip.
Because
Brother,
you
you don't want to do this with me
So
today.
as I said, right? He's not. If he's that good, then he'll play in Central for England, which he won't. You know he won't, right?
Bro, we don't
He's
care.
a-
We don't even want him to
our
play. I don't even want him to play
argument
for England.
was
You think I want him to get more minutes?
Our argument was who's the best right back. Like they had to remove him from right back
Because he's too good.
Because he ain't got the pace.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, but that's why
Probably-
Rice goes.
Hold
in.
on,
No,
hold on.
No, because remember,
Hold on.
Rice
Let
goes
me
in
finish.
six.
Give
Let
it
me
a
finish.
rest.
Rice plays there.
Give it
You know,
a rest.
right?
Positional
He hasn't-
versatility.
He hasn't got the pace to
Oh,
play in there now
okay.
with a Martinelli and that in
So
there.
now that
not
James
bad.
has shown
That's
everything,
not
he's like,
bad.
actually,
Hold
no,
on.
he hasn't got
Right,
this.
so that's
Hold
why
on.
they put Gusto in there ahead of it. Timber is a better
Oh,
right
Gusto's a better right
Our-
back than James now. Is that what you're saying?
No. Gusto, you put Gusto in there because you're worried about the pace.
So you've seen Reece
Now,
can
look,
pass
let-
with both
let
feet,
me
can
finish.
shoot, can cross,
Let me
corners, set
Yeah, that's
pieces,
great, man.
tackling,
That's great. But
intercepting,
we took-
and you're still trying to pretend he
not-
hasn't got something.
As I said, our discussion was
Okay.
right back, right?
Brother.
Because even when we had that discussion, you said how he can play anywhere across the back. He
can.
Remember, you never said nothing about midfield.
Brother,
you
we
know.
completed it.
We can
moved
run
on.
back the tapes.
Should we talk about the
Right.
actual game?
I would
Yeah,
love to.
right.
Robbie wants to be silly.
As I
Yeah.
said,
Robbie
as
wants
I
to be a
said,
silly Billy.
no, see, because he's Caicedo, and he misses the next 3 games.
No problem.
What an idiot!
Bring Andre
Let's
Santos.
let this Caicedo. All right, here's my thing. Yeah.
Bit of a problem.
Firstly, this is just the neutrals. These are the neutral corners, right?
Go on.
I said, none of you better come with no draw for all of your big talk.
Yes.
You,
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
were
you,
saying, yeah, and all the Arsenal mates, yeah, Bayern, we're the best team in the world.
Yeah.
Wait till we go to Stamford Bridge, and little bro, them man there. Wait till we pull up. And I don't know, you lot didn't do well
We
enough.
didn't play
pull
well,
up.
but we didn't lose.
Didn't lose, but you didn't do what you said you was
Yeah,
going to
that's
do,
true.
which is go and show Chelsea
And win.
a set pace and show them the levels.
Where was Eze?
With 11 men, Chelsea were looking a
Did
better
it all work
team.
out?
Chelsea, no, it didn't.
Nope.
With 11 men, Chelsea were looking a better team. With 10 men, You allowed yourself to go 1-0 down. That should have been all you need to do is score one goal.
Yeah, I
The
think
Mourinho
that-
thing.
I think that was
and you
the-
pack up
the
1-0
two
to the
centre-backs
Arsenal.
missing.
Hold that, Chelsea. But you didn't do it. And at no stage of this game, especially with 10 men, were Arsenal in control of this football
Never.
match.
No, true.
I
true.
take your point. That was
That's
a really
true.
good point because when you went down to 10 men,
You played
it was
better.
like a basketball game still. There was transitional moments. I was really fearful that red card has ruined the game.
Yeah.
And now we haven't got a spectacle anymore. But because of Chelsea playing so well and you not doing what you were meant to do,
No, we didn't play
they
well.
were still in the game.
We didn't play well.
why-
Chelsea,
He's trying to deflect.
and we got to get to you lot now.
Yeah,
man.
go on.
Because you guys came with Arsenal, you're next. Wait, what we have for you. Wait, what's waiting for
Did say
you?
that.
This, that, and the other. And I'm not saying that your performance was poor because it wasn't. However,
10 men.
Moises Caicedo, though, bro. Because I've seen Chelsea fans trying. I called him an idiot. Chelsea fans. Oh, we
He's an
can give
idiot.
him flex. Shut up. He's supposed to be. He came on the big hard man energy because he was playing very well before that. And I was looking at the game. I'm going, hey, Moises, chill out, boy. He was going after
Do you know,
everyone.
do you know what it
Bad man, chill
reminded
out.
me of?
Everyone.
Do you know,
Yeah.
yesterday,
Cool
Mark,
off.
do you know what it reminded me of? Your performance
Cool
yesterday,
enough.
which was great, but like your level of intensity and like I think where it's such a young squad, maybe sometimes that like the emotion gets the better of it. It reminded me of Battle of the Bridge.
Yeah,
between
yeah.
I
Spurs
said
and
that's
Chelsea.
exactly what I said.
And how Spurs were absolutely lost their heads.
They
in
were
that.
kicking
I was
lumps
going
out of
lost
each
there.
other.
I was going, although it was good to see, I went, even Kukurea, first couple
Yeah,
of times
Kukurea
on
was
Saka.
moving mad. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get me
Moving
wrong,
mad,
you
bro.
got to let Saka know you're there. But I'm going,
He's
Kukurea,
lucky. He's
He knows
lucky.
you're
you're
there.
trying to buy into the bad man
He
image.
knows.
Relax.
That was if that was a
Relax.
Champions League game, he'd have gone.
100%. So what happened
He
was,
lost his head.
although there was elements of that performance which 1 billion%, if I was a Chelsea fan, I'd go, coming to the bridge and doing that to us.
Yeah.
But they were overly
Did
charged
you
up.
see me in camo this week?
No.
No.
Right. I was.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
no,
ready
I saw
for
you in
war.
camo. Yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah,
can
yeah.
I? Can I?
They reflected that.
So can I complain?
You can't. Okay,
No.
you can't. That's
Really?
why I'm
What do you
gonna-
want me to
this
say?
is why I'm going to do
I
it for
told
you.
them I want to see
No,
blood.
but do you know
Draw
what?
for blood.
No, but it's too much because Caicedo.
Hey!
And you know what? No, do you know what? No one's talking about Matisse.
It's better to have too
Calm
much
down.
than too less.
Matisse.
No, but
This
emotions.
is big hard man Caicedo.
Listen.
Do you know what actually happened?
He'll be back.
I didn't even see it was a red card. Do you know why?
He's a
The
disgrace
man
for
was
that.
banging the floor
Yeah,
like he broke
disgrace.
his ankle. I was
Disgrace,
going, yeah, this is me,
disgrace,
this is me.
disgrace.
I was going,
cheating.
"Wow,
No,
let me
that's
see the replays to
disgusting.
see why he's so injured because he doesn't stay down like this. And when I was watching the replays, I swear
Pathetic,
to you, it was so
bro.
weird.
Did he?
I wasn't even seeing a red card. I was looking at Caicedo's foot to be like,
How
where
is
has
he
got
hurt? Yeah.
And then when I saw them checking for a red card, my mind pivoted
Yeah,
and
but
thought,
what, like-
let me check for a red card. I went, oh my God. what
He's
a
getting
disgusting
sent
tackle.
off.
Man was rolling around the ground.
What cheat, man?
Slamming the floor.
And then when he realizes him who gets a red card, he starts laughing, trying to come back on the pitch, trying to lose his head.
True.
Get the hell off, bro. You just cost you should have probably cost your
Didn't-
team.
didn't cost
Fair
us.
play to all the other players.
Yeah.
But if you got back in that change room after that, I say you're an idiot, bro. You are the stand-up guy. This was supposed to be Rice against you. This was supposed to be Zubimendi against Enzo Fernandez, whatever you want to call it. And you effed it, bro. You did that
in
to
all
us.
honesty-
He's
You
lucky
did that.
he
In all
drew the
honesty, I
game.
genuinely think that Chelsea would have won that battle yesterday.
Yeah.
Chelsea looked
He was
proper.
excellent.
Bro, Matisse, you
but-
must
They look
speak.
proper.
You must speak on him rolling around, acting like he'd
Oh,
been hurt.
shut
No,
up.
no, no. You
Shut
must.
up,
That was
bro.
disgraceful.
Shut
behaviour.
Alex,
When
shut
it's time
up.
for you to talk about, come Doyle, come please talk. Shut up! Don't tell me what I'm talking about. Yeah.
No, I was
My
very
player
jealous.
of the
the
year,
show,
my
explain.
player
Nah,
of the year
he's a
last
hard
year,
man, bro.
my
He's a
player of
fake
the year.
hard
Hold
man.
on, player
He's a
wait,
fake
man.
hard man.
Player of the year,
Not
8s
some hard
and
man.
9s and 10s out of 10 all season.
How much you get
He
yesterday?
had a bad moment, bad game, cost us, whatever
gotta
you want to
call it
call
out.
it.
No, but why is he
And that's
rolling
it.
around?
But would you want me to go on a
He's called
10-minute
out.
rant?
Yeah, but the
He's
rolling
called
around.
I'm going to
Called out.
praise
The rolling
Chalobah.
around.
Rolling around,
Bro,
mate.
I already knew it was a gimmick. I knew he was getting sent off. He knew he was
No,
getting
did
sent
you
off.
not?
He's smiling. I'm not
Gimmick.
gonna.
That
I'm not
Jack
gonna
come
sit
back on the
here.
pitch.
I'm not gonna sit
Teeth.
here and cuss my best player
the
for
rat-
2-3
get the
minutes
rattle
for your
out, man.
clip. Let me give you a clip on Chalobah. Let me give you a clip on
He was
Fofana.
good until
Let's
then
talk
he
about
started
the
to
centre
pass
backs,
forward.
yeah?
Yeah.
With again 10 men, Arsenal. You're bringing on Gyökeres. You got Eze on, who got hooked. Let's talk about that. You've got Odegaard
other
coming
side
on.
of the
You got Madueke. Oh, Madueke's gonna come to the Stamford Bridge and he's gonna do this, that, the third. Let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
that.
Esteval. Do you tell
Talk
me
about that.
The kid.
You don't want to talk
No,
about
no,
that.
no, but we
You're
hear about the
deflecting.
wonder kid.
No, you're deflecting,
Right?
bro.
The man
That's what I
kicked the
wanted.
ball.
Focus.
The man
Lock
lifted the
in,
ball
bro.
up, right? The ball
Focus.
went over Stamford Bridge, over the hotel. Yeah. Where was the big man? Esteval.
Esteval. Should have scored.
right?
What a miss.
And I want to go back to Caicedo, that cheat, rolling around. That was him. Like that. You're rolling around like this,
Enough
right?
with the
No, you know
Caicedo.
what? No, that was disgraceful. Why are you
It was
rolling around like that?
disgraceful. It was.
Like Flex says, you're
Bro,
a bad man.
He tried to fake.
It was disgraceful.
fake.
Yeah.
You know what a bad man?
Tried to
But
pump fake.
can we,
Yo.
like, let's just
No.
not pretend this
Nah,
doesn't
Matisse.
happen all the
Cosmo
time.
Yo,
No, but
Flex.
it was
No,
mad.
I know
that's
it was mad,
embarrassing.
but
No,
like,
it was
do we need to?
mad.
Do we
Flex,
still need
you
to
know,
talk about it
you know what the
again?
bad man
Yes.
them do?
No.
You know what the bad man players them do? They just like them start walk off already. I said,
Yeah.
blood.
Yeah.
Innit,
No,
right?
That is true.
You know-
Real bad man.
You know
Simple
sometimes.
thing you
Yeah,
can
I
do.
know.
You know sometimes you see some certain players like Roy Keane,
They just
Vieira
take the
back in the
armband
day.
off, throw it to someone else.
Even what's the guy you
I'm
used to have?
getting off,
What's the
mate.
guy you used to have up front? Madman.
Diego Costa.
Diego Costa.
Yeah.
They man, they do the
They own
fouls.
the badness.
They man, it's just
Still get my money.
I'm
now.
going anyway, man.
So you're
This
annoyed
man,
he
they're
hasn't
rolling
done-
around.
You're
Just
annoyed
a
he hasn't
little-
owned the bad.
No, do
Do you know what?
I'm
If-
just
can I
annoyed
just
that some
say-
Chelsea fans trying to just.
Right, there was so
No,
many
let
other
me
good- there was
explain
so
to
many
you.
other good talking
If
points
we
about
had,
yesterday's
it
game.
could have cost you
if,
though. It
if
could
we
have
had
cost you.
lost the game, it
Yeah.
is a massive talking point.
course.
However, we did not lose the game.
Also,